My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here. Today is April 28th, 2023. It is 12:23 a.m. A lot to share with you. When I was about to turn off the computer last night, and more stuff were coming out, new things were coming out. So I want to tackle them as much as I can. And I think there's one of them I might not do the way that I thought I was gonna do. All right, this is the first tweet. I may not read the entire document because let's just get to it. Let's see how far I could go with that. But the link of this document will be in the description. This tweet is regarding the lawsuit that Meghan is dealing with her sister. Let me see what it is all about, because I did put some information. I think I took a screenshot of this, put it on my community board, and the link. But I didn't read anything yet. Okay, so let's see. I only read the caption. Usually when the caption determine whether or not I keep the tweet or I share the tweet or whatever. Okay, so let's see. Markle versus Markle. Meghan motion to dismiss third amended complaint. So it's, I see. I didn't understand. So what happened here, because the sister made an amendment, okay, to dismiss, she added, okay, what was it? Remember the judge sent Samantha to review her thing, the paper, right? And then now Meghan is responding to what the sister had filed. That's what it is. Okay, it's not the judge who dismisses it. That's what I thought. But it's not. Now I get it. Okay, Markle versus Markle. Meghan motion to dismiss third amended complaint. Okay, 4/27/2023. That was yesterday. Okay, Samantha Markle is such a nuisance. She better be ready to pay up. Meghan's lawyer have done such a good job, and clearly they are fed up of the nonsense. Okay, there's a lot of pages. I think it's over 20 pages. I don't even think I want to read it. I thought that was the dismiss thing. Maybe. Oh, wow. How many pages? It doesn't have the thing. So this is page 5. Let me go all the way at the bottom. Okay, 26 pages. I don't think in some of these I will not need to read it. So pretty much like 22 pages. Court should grant Meghan's anti-SLAPP motion. Okay, so let me read the first 3 paragraphs and then I'll read that one, but I don't think I want to read the entire thing. Okay, let's see here. United States District Court, Middle District of Florida, Tampa Division. There's the information, the plaintiff and the defendant. Okay, defendant motion to dismiss third amended complaint and incorporated memorandum of law. Pursuant to federal rule of civil procedure, there's a section. Defendant Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan, sued as Meghan Markle, respectfully moves to dismiss plaintiff third amended complaint. Okay, introduction. 1. This third amended complaint is just more of the same. Okay, I think I read it. Did I read what Samantha put? Almost the same. Okay, so like the original and first amended complaint, it challenges a handful of comments regarding plaintiff by Meghan regarding her upbringing and the lack of relationship with her half-sister, and 2, by unrelated third parties, first Omid Scobie and Caroline Doran, and now third-party social media research analysis Christopher, is it Buzzi? Yeah, Christopher Buzzi, none of which are defamatory as a matter of law. The TAC should be dismissed with prejudice. Okay? Remember, there's, what is it? Prejudice, and what was the other term? I forgot the other term. If you watch my other videos regarding the lawsuit, you know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember the term, so forget what I really wanted to say. Okay, and its recent order granted Meghan's motion to dismiss the court questioned plaintiff's ability to state a defamation claim with respect to Meghan's statement and the CBS Oprah Winfrey interview, but gave plaintiff one final opportunity. That's what I thought. Okay, to replead if she so choose, with a warning that plaintiff should be mindful of Rule 11. What is... Okay, just watch the screen. I'll look it up when I'm editing. Rule 11. Mindful. Plaintiff should be mindful of Rule 11. What the hell is that? And deciding whether to replead any of the claim relating to the CBS interview. Okay. Plaintiff TAC does not and cannot breathe life into fatally flawed claim based on the CBS interview and resurrecting her claim for defamation by implication asserted in her original complaint, and then abandoned in her FAC does not save the TAC. I don't know what all of this abbreviation mean. Given that the fabricated statement and the Oprah interview alleged in the FAC were not defamatory, then necessarily similar statement cannot support a claim for defamation by implication. Having lost her claim based on the book Finding Freedom and recognizing she will lose her claim based on the CBS interview, plaintiff, without permission from the court, has added an entirely new defamation claim based upon the December 2022 Netflix series Harry and Meghan, the series, and 14 additional statements from the series suffer from the same infirmities as the old one. As explained below, Meghan cannot be liable for statements made by non-party Buzzi, and even plaintiff had plausibly alleged that Meghan is responsible for Buzzi's statement, which she is not. They are not defamatory. Most of them do not refer to plaintiff at all, and the ones that do are substantially true or non-actionable opinion. 3 times plaintiff has tried and failed to turn a personal grudge into a federal case for reason unbeknownst to Meghan, relying solely on non-actionable opinions and third-party statement. This action should be dismissed with prejudice. Okay, that's the thing. With prejudice and without prejudice. That's the thing. Okay, with prejudice and without prejudice. I think one of them, okay, I don't know which one. Okay, one of them mean like dismiss it completely, where she cannot bring the case back again, and one, I think she could file something. All right, like I said, look at the screen. I probably will put whatever I searched regarding with prejudice and without prejudice. All right, so that's that. These are lawyer terms, or legal, I should say, legal term. Okay, 2, factual background. This is plaintiff's third attempt to state a recognizable defamation claim against Meghan. The original complaint filed in March 2022 was based primarily on statements in a December 2018 email, along with the 2020 book Finding Freedom by Omid Scobie and Caroline Durant. After Meghan moved to dismiss the complaint, plaintiff filed the FAC. Okay, the FAC dropped all claim based on the December 2018 email, acknowledging that they were, as Meghan had argued, time barred. However, plaintiff continued to argue that Meghan was responsible for a book she did not write or publish. The court ultimately agreed with Meghan's motion to dismiss. Even if Meghan could have been a source for the book, that does not constitute application under Florida law. Okay, there's a section here recognizing that leave to amend will be futile. The court dismissed these claims with prejudice. Next, the court addressed 3 statements made by Meghan in the CBS Oprah interview, it first held that the statement Meghan, quote, grew up as an only child, end quote, was in context pure opinion and therefore non-actionable. The court then held that the two remaining statements that Meghan had only met plaintiff a handful of time, that was end quote, and changed her name so she, quote, could cash in on her newfound fame, end quote, were explicitly contradicted by the transcript. Alright, the court expressed skepticism about plaintiff's ability to successfully replead the alleged defamatory statement from the CBS interview and warned plaintiff to be mindful about Rule 11 if she chose to try one last time. Plaintiff nevertheless doubled down in the TAC, again alleging defamation and adding defamation by implication based on the very same statement. There's a section here. And 14 other from a documentary series that aired in December 2022. Okay, 6 months after the filing of this action. Like I was saying, I think when I was reading her Samantha's filing, and I was like, one of the things I was asking, can she bring the series, whatever, Harry and Meghan docu-series into that thing again, because it was not part of the original of her original file. So I think this is what that Meghan's lawyer is making reference to here. Number 3, plaintiff defamation case, new and old, failed. A plaintiff in a defamation case must allege and prove that 1. The defendant published a false statement, 2. about the plaintiff, 3. a third party, and 4. the falsity of the statement caused injury to plaintiff. So here the lawyer is reminding the judge, look, this is what the defamation should be able to prove. So pretty much she's not proving any of these. Okay, he sort of lists them. Okay, Border Collie Rescue Inc. versus Ryan, that's a different lawsuit that had happened, so he's making reference to this. Plaintiff acknowledged in her TAC, there's the section here, that she must also prove Meghan made the defamatory statement with actual malice, that it, i.e. with, quote, knowledge that statement was false or reckless disregard of whether it was false or not. Okay, New York Times versus Sullivan. There's another section here, another file that was done, making reference to defamation by implication is deemed to occur where there is a juxtaposition of a series of facts so as to imply a defamatory connection between them, or where a defamatory implication is created by, okay, omitting facts. There's section here they're making reference to. Plaintiff fails to state either claim in her TAC. Okay, A, the Oprah interview was and remained non-actionable. It is well established that in order to determine if a statement is defamatory, it must be read in full and, quote, and context. Okay, another section here. Okay, so that's another section making reference to. Okay, 1, the statement in the Oprah interview are not defamatory. The first 4 statements at issue and the TAC will be familiar to the court, as will the reasons they are not defamatory. Another section here. The TAC added statement number 1, which was not previously alleged to be defamatory. Quote, I think is be very hard to tell, or when you don't know me. When you, so they're making a quote here from whatever Meghan had said in the Oprah interview here. Okay, when you talk about betrayal, betrayal comes from someone that you have a relationship with, right? I don't feel comfortable talking about people that I really don't know, end quote. Okay, but the court has already found that, quote, an opinion about Meghan's childhood and her relationship with her half-sibling is not objectively verifiable or subject to empirical proof. Okay, another section here. There is no meaningful difference between the characterization of Meghan's relationship, okay, with her half-sibling and whether the same half-sibling know or has a relationship with her. Both are not capable of being proved false. and therefore protected from a defamatory action. Oh my goodness. Okay, the concept of betrayal, meanwhile, is even more clearly an opinion, with a Middle District Court finding that, quote, it is certainly defendant's opinion that plaintiff had engaged a spent lying and betrayal of the heirs. Okay, there's another section. Oh my God. He had to do a lot of research on this thing. My God. Okay, to statement, quote, I grew up. Okay, you know what? I'm not even. Let me focus on what I said before. I read several pages already. Let's read, I think it was page 22. So this is Meghan's lawyer, responding to the Samantha thing. All right, so I'm just reading the last thing here. Right here. Upon dismissal, the court should grant Meghan's anti-SLAPP motion. The court's prior order noted that, in view of plaintiff leave to amend, any determination under Florida stat, there's a section here, that plaintiff, quote, lawsuit was filed without merit, will be premature at this phase of the litigation. If, as requested herein, plaintiff's action is dismissed with prejudice, Meghan will file a separate anti-SLAPP motion, incorporating by reference the argument made in the instant motion as the lack of merit. Okay, so they're saying they're gonna file something different here, so for her to leave her alone. My goodness. 5. Conclusion. Like the two complaints preceding it, plaintiff's third amended complaint does not state a claim for defamation or defamation by implication. The action should be dismissed with prejudice. All right, I'll put the minute with the prejudice here. So these are all other information. I guess if the judge wants to look up, I'm assuming, I'm not a lawyer, okay, I'm just assuming, if the judge wants to look certain section of I guess other laws, make it easy for the lawyer, I think. I mean, not lawyer, the judge. Okay, local rule 3.01 certificate pursuant to local rule. Okay, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, hereby certified that the undersigned counsel met and conferred by telephone with opposing counsel, but could not agree to resolve any part of the instant motion. All right, so that's it. The link of this will be in the description. Okay, it's already 17 minutes now. Let's go back to Twitter, and I'm gonna make this a video by itself, even though I didn't read all of it, so I have an idea what this is all about. Okay, so there's here, back on Twitter. I hope she's left like this, all right, with no money. I don't understand how people are still hating on Harry and Meghan when they have won all these court cases. That's what I be telling these people when I have the energy to respond to the haters, to the defenders. I be telling them, with all of those stuff you keep on saying, she's lying, she's this, how come she's not losing her court cases? Yeah, I be saying that too, but many times I just ignore. I don't feel like arguing with these people. Legally, it proves the media took advantage. The royal family spread lies to protect the others, and that some of her family members are mean. Okay, it reads very well. You can tell it was prepared by an actual lawyer who knows the law. Unlike the quote, Meghan won't be my friend, end quote, script prepared by Samantha. Okay, someone else has the deep pocket to keep this going. Okay, delightful and highly entertaining bedtime read. Thank you. Okay, they are bringing up Rule 11. Okay, I don't know why is that. When a judge bring Rule 11, you should dismiss the remaining of the case. Rule, okay, so she must be one of the squaddies who's in the legal thing. Rule 11 is used to punish litigants for filing things even after they have been warned they do not have a case. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay, very interesting. and the more work they've done, the more money Samantha will pay. Okay, she's disgusting. She's suing for defamation, and it's Samantha defaming Meghan all the time. What she says in that document with other Markles is disgusting. She's had no relationship with Meghan since long before she got with Harry. She needs injunction against Samantha also. All right, there's this. She needs an injunction. Okay, what does injunction mean in the legal term? What? Okay, this should go in Meghan's favor. All right. Okay, she got some front. She started on Meghan the minute she could make a dime of bad-mouthing her. This is frivolous. This, I think it should. Frivolous and nonsensical. Can Meghan settle this claim in secret for a large sum of money for the sake of protecting other members of the royal family from testifying in court? Okay, let's see this one. There's two comments on that. Okay, no need to. It's about to be dismissed. This judge's patient is running low. Samantha better let it go before he decided to punish her. Judges are not amused by this type of games, and he mentioned Rule 11. Okay, which pertain to punishment for frivolous lawsuit. Wow, like hers. She won't need to. Based on this latest motion to dismiss filed by Meghan's lawyer, I'd be utterly shocked if Samantha's lawsuit isn't dismissed with prejudice once the court has received it. It was already hanging by a thread, and it's a nuisance suit, complete rubbish. Why will she settle this? Okay. So she probably didn't read that, but I just wanted to see what other people says. All right, so this is it. I highlight something, and let me see. What did I highlight? And see, what is that? What is that? Injunction. Okay. A judicial order that restrain a person from beginning or continuing an action threatening or invading the legal right of another, or that compels a person to carry out a certain act. Okay, so I don't know all of this right now. My mind is blank, so I'm gonna leave this as that. This will be a video by itself. All right, because there's other things I want to share with you. I want to keep this by itself. So that's it. Let's do a prayer for the sake of prayer for God's protection. I just add this slightly different here. I pray for your protection as I begin this day. You are my hiding place, and under your wings I can always find refuge. Protect me from trouble wherever I go, and keep evil far from me. No matter where I am, I will look to you as my protector, the one who fights for me every day. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so that's it. I'm going to do another video, and that has nothing to do with this lawsuit.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life.
all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.